What's up, my crypto legends? Is next week going to be the most important week for Bitcoin, crypto, and stock market, as we do have the inflation rate and the interest rate decision on Wednesday? Is this going to crash the market? Are we going to price in next week's news by falling right now in the coming days? We're going to talk about that in today's episode. What are the potential scenarios for Bitcoin, the S&P 500, and also the DXY, guys? So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here straight into the Bitcoin chart. But first of all, yes, next week we do have the inflation rate and also interest rate decision on Wednesday. If it's going to be 25 basis points, then this should have a bearish reaction. Now, if it's going to be 0% and we're going to stick around with 5.25, the market might have a bullish effect. Now, are we pricing in next week's news with this current drop? Well, potentially, yes. Now, we just need to be aware because next week is going to be absolutely huge. Let me just tell you that Bitcoin needs to hold this range at this level, okay? Because if it drops from the lows of June, then this could be extremely bearish. And I'm going to explain why right away. Now, we've been bearish for the last few weeks and we have been counting this as an ABC correction. Now, the biggest question is this ABC correction finished, okay? Because we have had already 5 waves inside of the C corrective move. 1, 2, 3, 4 with this flat ABC, and the 5th one already getting beneath the 3rd one. Question is this 5th wave inside of the C corrective move finished now, or are we going to see an extension in the next coming days? Now, that is a very hard question because inside of this 5 waves, okay, inside of the 5th wave, we do have 5 waves already. If we do go to the lower time frames, you could arguably discuss that, yes, we have had 5 waves here already to the downside. So you could say, yes, we have finished already the C momentum, okay, wave from the 5th wave. We have finished. And right now, this is an impulsive move to the upside, and this is a second corrective wave, and we're going to get the 3rd impulsive move in the next coming days. It's a possibility, of course it is. Now, this is the thing. It's very hard when you're at the very end of a corrective wave or at the 5th wave. You never know how far the 5th wave can go. Now, yes, we have insane support at this range. Why is this insane support? Well, if we zoom out on the 4-hourly time frame, we have tested here to perfection the highs from February, which is round about $25,300 range, as you can see here, getting that bounce, classic technical analysis, resistance turning into support. It is also the 50% Fibonacci from the pivot low here from March, as you can see here on the chart, to the pivot high right there, hitting the 50%. Now, there's the bearish count here. What if this 5th wave has not finished? Because this could be insanely bullish, guys. We at the verge here. If you do have very good risk management, you could risk a potential long position. Of course, no financial advice, but this could be the bottom and this could be 1, 2, and we're just about to create the 3rd wave in the next coming days, guys. No financial advice, but this is a possibility. There are some ways here on taking advantage on this potential move with good risk management. Now, what if this is still the 5th wave continuation to the downside, meaning that this has only been 1, 2, and we are inside of the 3rd wave and we are going to break down in the next coming days, finishing, okay, the 5th wave from the C corrective move, right, in the next 1 to 2 weeks with the massive news that we do have next week as well. Will it be bearish or bullish? There is a lot of speculation, okay, that it will be bearish. Some people say it's bullish. We don't really know. We need to go a little bit with the technical analysis as well. So we need to know that it's a very much a possibility. So this could be a possibility, or we probably at the start of 5 waves to the upside, as long as we stay above $25,300, and we almost hit it here just the last few minutes. We actually got a really nice long setup right over here, failing to break out from these lows. Now, some people did take that trade in the Legends trading community. I took it myself as well. This was just the last few minutes while I was recording this video. It was very fast, okay? But as you can see, that long trade got into that local swing failure pattern, entering here. I also did while I was doing the video because I did have an alert claiming the highs from the consolidation. Now, it's very hard. It was very quick. These are scalping scenarios. It's very hard to post this on the Discord. But overall, we are going to be ready next week for some incredible trading scenarios and the analysis, guys. If you want to join the Legends trading community, you have the link down below. It's just a monthly subscription. If you don't like it, you can always leave. I'm getting people absolutely loving the information that I post every single day for those scenarios. Feel free to join, guys. The link is down below in the description for the Legends trading community. Now, going back here with the structure, like I said, it's very complicated and difficult where we at this point. We could still count that bearish momentum. We could still think that we are in the fifth wave, and this has only been one, being 5 waves down, two, right, being 3 waves to the upside, because inside of the second wave, you know, funny enough, you could count this as A, B, C. There's only been 3 waves in this corrective move. How? Well, obviously we can see it right over here from the low, A, B, flat, with a massive extension C right there. There's only been 3 waves. There's 3 waves in corrective waves, not in an impulsive wave. So this is why we need to be aware of the possibility that we are in a third wave movement down here. So we need to manage our risk very, very well, especially with the news that will bring volatility, all right, this week coming. What is the bullish case scenario? Well, obviously, there is a possibility that this has been 5 waves down already finished, okay? Already finished, 5 waves here to the downside. And you could arguably discuss that this right over here is the first impulsive move. And we've had an A, B, C. So far, we've only had 3 waves to the downside, as you can see here when we check the 1 hourly time frame. So we need to know that, you know, there is a bullish count here. There is a potential bullish count as long as the second wave does not overlap the start of the first wave, and we were basically just less than $100 away from overlapping the low there. This is a decision point, guys. You know, you can make some really nice gains if you know when to enter and how to manage your risk. I am currently in that long position, okay, taking some profits, protecting position, but overall I know that this could turn into a swing trade. It's a possibility. You need to know how to manage your risk, protect and take profits as soon as that does happen. Now I can see here Simon getting into that. Marcel got into that local SFP, entering here at 25,480 and exiting here, taking some profits at 25,755. You know, absolutely phenomenal. We share the scenarios. We know the possibilities. We need to be defensive. So yeah, guys, diving in here right away with this price action, you know, there is a possibility and bullish momentum in the coming days as long as we stay above the lows from the 6th of June, okay? I'm just saying it's very much possible. What if we are pricing in with this drop, that FUD, okay, from Binance, Coinbase and the news next week? It's possible, right? We just need to manage our risk. Going here to the S&P 500. So we got the 2 scenarios here, guys. I'm sorry to say, you know, hey, this guy comes out on YouTube and is talking about the bearish case or the bullish. Yes, of course, the price can go up or down. But, you know, quick reminder for any new subscribers, you know, we've been bearish at this zone. We've also been, you know, very much bearish at this level over here. Understanding, yet, yes, this could be an ABC structure and we could come down to claim the lows. But so far, we are finishing the waves here, guys. So it's getting a little bit complicated. You need to understand that. You know, we could not predict to perfection every single move. Remember, guys, my favorite trading platform, Bybit, number 1, 30K is still available as bonus depending on what you deposit. That can be claimed at the Rewards Hub once you sign up with the link in the description. Now, if you do not want to do KYC, you do have MEXC and Bitflex as second options, of course. No KYC, and you also get an incredible bonus, $10,000 worth of bonus can be claimed at MEXC once you sign up with the link down below in the description. Going here to the S&P 500, what do I think is going to happen? Well, like I mentioned on the live stream, this is a very much a possibility of a structure here, all right? 5 waves to the downside, being more impulsive. The volume indicates that the impulsive moves, okay, are to the downside, and to the upside, we are having corrective moves where the volume is going down. This meaning that these are corrective moves, that we are going to create another lower low. So volume is up, is down to the upside. Volume is high to the downside as the price pushes down, meaning that this over here is very likely an ABC structure, and at some point in the next couple of weeks, we should be getting exhaustion, okay? Exhaustion at the zone and start correcting. Of course, we do have the news next week. Let's see what that volatility is going to bring us, guys. It's going to be an exciting week, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for those major updates and live streams, of course. Now, I am bearish right now. I've been bullish for the last few weeks on the stock market. I'm not just yet bearish. I know this is a zone where we could start being bearish, but we need a consolidation. This is no moment to say, right, this is bearish and we're going to start correcting aggressively, because we could continue to the upside. So we just need to be a little bit patient to start seeing the reaction at this zone, which is exactly the 61865 Fibonacci from the all-time high to the pivot low here, right over here. As you can see, in that zone, we need to start dancing around at this level to understand, right, this is it. The bullish momentum is getting exhausted. It's very likely we're going to have a rollover. But till that doesn't happen, we are just pumping into the zone, all right, on Friday, just pumping and pumping. So we need to remain a little bit patient to see that exhaustion. Looking at the DXY, it is really nicely getting resistance. Now, the best case scenario for Bitcoin to get a rally would be getting that resistance at this level over here. We have the lower high trend line here with a bump and run scenario phase that could turn out into a fail, okay? I think it's going to be bullish. However, this has been proven to be a resistance zone, and it is just creating lower highs after lower highs, right? So this could be a moment where the DXY dollar index could roll down. It's possible. We've been bullish here, okay, for the last few weeks. We're at resistance. We're at a critical zone. We're getting a consolidation, so it could roll down here. As you can see, the bullish momentum has got exhausted on the dollar index. Could this go down and give a breather, all right, for Bitcoin, and stock market will potentially continue to the upside if the DXY does roll back down, okay? So it's going to be a very interesting week, guys. If you want those potential trading setups, okay, that I am getting into, that is shared in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord, guys, because overall technical analysis on the higher time frames and the possibilities that could happen, all right, is not the same as having very good risk management and looking for those setups for trading. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.